Hey, it's your favorite local realtor, Aaron Millam with Premier Property Group. Today, we're going to be reacting to a video from Grant Cardone. If you haven't heard of him, he's going to tell you all about himself in this video. And the video is entitled The Biggest Real Estate Opportunity of Our Lifetime. So let's find out what he's talking about.
Real estate investors, all of you that are out there interested in the real estate space, flippers, wholesalers, brokers, agents, investors, sellers, and buyers. This real estate market, I believe, is about to open up to the greatest opportunity of my entire lifetime. As many of you know, Grant Cardone.
Greatest opportunity of the lifetime is about to open up. I'm not sure exactly what he's talking about here, but from what we see, at least in Lewis County, everything is pointing to the market kind of restarting and re-going. Our current inventory and all of these things, all these items that we look at to determine the health of the market, they've all got the arrow pointing upward. So I'm expecting a big end of spring and summer this year for 2023. The only thing I can really think that could affect that is perhaps interest rate increases, but they seem to be stabilizing at least, which is most people like stabilizing, whether it's high or it's low, just be stable so then people can plan.
And you see all this beautiful real estate behind me. It's just, over the last 50 years, real estate has been proven to be an asset class that, when done at the right time, at the right price, with the right debt and the right business plan, real estate has always.
You can imagine Dave Ramsey is going to be going crazy on that part, talking about the right debt. And it sounds a little bit like he's trying to time the market. But I guess we'll see and find out what he's actually trying to say. Hopefully not, because timing the market, usually a bad thing.
Benefited from the craziness in the marketplace. You got banks failing right now, or apparently failing. You got money moving from checking and savings accounts into the big banks. And you have office, retail, apartment portfolios that are under stress. This weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, come spend time with me in Miami. If you'd like to, they'll put a link below.
Here comes the sales pitch.
Because of what is going on in the marketplace right now, at the institutional level, this is going to be, if you go back to 2008, 9, and 10, when there was the mortgage debacle, what happened with real estate is some of that real estate got cut by 30 and 40 and 50%. If you would have bought that real estate in 2010,
in our area, Lewis County prices went down on average about 27%.
You would be so wealthy today. You would be like laughing. You'd be like, this is crazy. I can't believe it. Now, remember what
I bought my first house in 2010. It was 185, and I think now today it's worth nearly 600. So he's not wrong there.
And nobody wanted to touch anything. This is when I made the biggest move of my lifetime. I literally went from 200 units to 12,000 units. I exceeded what I thought I could do, okay, because I started figuring out how to actually put deals together. What kind of real estate will always attract debt, good debt, and equity? It's not that I, increased the amount of money I had. What I had, I increased the amount of understanding I had about real estate itself, about what kind of real estate gets good debt. Even when the banks are having problems, what kind of real estate can you buy today? Is it single family, duplexes, fourplexes, 6, 8, 12, 24? Is it office? Is it retail? We're going to be discussing all that this weekend.
Here comes the sales pitch again. That's two in, we're at 3 minutes and 14 seconds on the video.
This real estate right here, Phoenix is going to be one of the great marketplaces that benefit. Orlando, Tampa, Miami, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Salt Lake City. I just rolled across a list of places that are going to do well. Denver's going to be phenomenal. Minneapolis, okay, Kansas City, Atlanta, Georgia, parts of Atlanta, Georgia, some parts you want to stay away from. The Carolinas, north and south, are going to benefit. Savannah, Georgia will be a huge beneficiary.
So basically everywhere is going to benefit except for the places that don't benefit. And I'm still waiting to hear what this thing is going to be. I haven't heard that yet. I just heard that it's going to be big and you should go to his conference.
But when I say these cities, you're like, yeah, I live there, I can make a play there. Yeah, but you got to be careful about what parts of that market. Like, there's 5 major markets in Atlanta. 3 of them are gold mines. 2 of them are landmines. Same thing to be said about the Phoenixers, the Arizonas, excuse me. You guys that are in liberal states, blue states, New York, New Jersey, Illinois, California, those are still plays, but you got to be careful again, okay? There's certain things you need to be looking for. So I'm going to be sharing, and you can do this now. You can do it without me if you want to. You can figure out how to learn it in a 6-minute video. Go get it. But I'm going to spend 3 days breaking down exactly how big a property, how big a loan.
So it sounds like he just said the information he's going to deliver to you over 3 days that's going to cost you, I think, $500. He said it was 90% off, 5,000. You can learn that in a 6-minute video on YouTube for free.
Where and who will give you that loan, how to buy the deal, exactly what price you can pay to make sure that every single deal you do should make you $1 million. Should not do a deal, any deal, that does not put $1 million on your board. Okay. And you should never do a deal that you could possibly lose in the future. Now, there's going to be a bunch of losers, and you're going to take advantage of those losers that put on too much debt, paid too much at the wrong time, paid the wrong price, didn't execute on their business plan. I'll be going over all this, where to find it, how to buy it, what to pay for it, how to fund it, how to raise money for it. If you guys are interested in real estate, because this game is going to win. Every 10 years, real estate just explodes. You just got to wait through the cycle. So get involved in this game, okay? Whether you do this with me or do it on your own, get involved in this game. Learn about this game. There's a lot of great people out there teaching about real estate. We're going to be doing it this Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Miami. The room's going to be full of great people. If you
Pitch number 3, 6 minutes, 5 seconds into the video.
can make it down, if you're committed to putting real estate in your portfolio, you want to use or have been interested in using real estate as a great hedge against inflation, a great hedge against the criminal mafia group, the IRS. You're tired of overpaying your taxes and you want to start getting cash flow, passive income, man, make it a point to come down here. That is the benefits of real estate. Cash flow, depreciation, tax write-offs, appreciation, capital preservation. Okay. That is, nobody can steal my buildings from. They can't just take the buildings. Certainly.
All right, so everything there, that last part, I agree with. The 4 main benefits of owning real estate are cash flow, appreciation, depreciation, and principal reduction. So we'll see, there's about 30 seconds left in the video, see where he finishes it.
You can mess up the carpets, but they can't take the whole building. Somebody could not pay their rent for 1 month, but they can't take my whole building. It's a phenomenal way to build wealth long term. Anybody can do it. You can do it. You don't need money. You don't need credit, but you do need an education. Okay, I'll see you guys this weekend. You can make it down.
All right, so that was Grant Cardone saying a whole lot of nothing and advertising his event coming up this weekend, which, let's see, that was 2 weeks ago. So the weekend's already passed. You missed out on the biggest opportunity, real estate opportunity of our lifetime. I think what he's trying to say is he's expecting the market to go down, and it is in a lot of areas that have an oversupply of homes. In areas that we have here, like Lewis County, our inventory is still incredibly low, and so that is what is holding prices up right now. So certain markets, sure, it might be a good time to buy when it goes low, and then you want to sell when it's high. I mean, all of that makes sense, and being ready and prepared for the market, that makes sense. As far as timing it, though, I mean, if you're in Lewis County and you're waiting for a crash, you're not looking at the stats. And the stats are showing us that there's not going to be this major crash like there was in 07 and 08 because all of the factors are different. Back then, we had an oversupply of homes. Then the market recessed. So people were losing their jobs. Too many homes, people couldn't make them. Then there was foreclosures. So now, let's say people lose their jobs, there's foreclosures. We still don't have a ton of inventory. Prices are just not going to drop the way that they did in 07 or 08. So our market here is pretty steady. There are other areas like Austin that has a ton of inventory. So prices are dropping quite a bit there. So make sure you're educated. Like Grant says, make sure you're educated. Come to my seminar. I'm just kidding. Make sure you're educated. What you should watch my YouTube videos though, but you're already here, so you already know that. So make sure you're educated on the market, know what the stats are, and when you know them, you'll know whether to buy the home or not. And if you need help with figuring out if something's a good deal or not, you're trying to invest, I do have an investment series on my YouTube channel. Feel free to check that out. Now, I already took a shower today, but every time I hear Grant talk, I feel like I need another shower just to wipe off the slime that is covering me from listening to him. Yeah, he just comes off as a snake oil salesman, but maybe you've had a different experience. Maybe he's helped you. Let me know in the comments if you disagree with that, or if you disagree with anything he says, and you agree with me that he's super slimy. Anyways, my name is Eren Millam with Premier Property Group, and remember to never settle for less than extraordinary.